Today we're talking about one of the most underrated shots in pickleball, and that is the lob. If you're new here, my name is Curtis. Let's get right into it. Reasons why and when you should hit a lob. The first one is if you notice that your opponents are shorter than normal. This is typically easier to get the ball over their head. Second reason and time that you want to lob is if you notice that your opponent has a bad overhead shot. So if you notice they're hitting the ball in the net a lot on their overhead, or they're just hitting it out of bounds or whatever, that is also a time whenever you would want to hit a lob. Now the third one, anytime that you want to experiment. So if you don't really know your opponent, they might not be super tall or super short, you don't know about their overhead shot and you just want to experiment, that's a good time to hit a lob. Final time that you want to hit a lob is whenever all people are at the kitchen and you notice that your opponents are leaning in like Clint's demonstrating there. So if they're really leaning in, that's a perfect time to hit a lob because they won't see it coming. That means they're engaged in the dink battle and they're expecting more dinks, and when you hit that lob, it's gonna catch them off guard. Now we're talking about how to hit the lob. So we're all in the kitchen here. First thing you wanna do, you wanna be down in a good stance. You wanna be low. You don't wanna be standing tall with your paddle lazy. You wanna be down, ready. Second step, arm extended and down. And you'll be leaning in to hit that lob. And the third thing is lift. So once you're down, arms extended, lift that ball up over your opponent. And from there, you pretty much have all the steps that you're gonna need to hit a lob. So let's see if we can put it together real quick. On camera, live, here we go. One take wonder. Oh wow, that was a little high, Clint. Here we go, there it is. That's in, that's in, that's in. Boom, put away. So you couldn't really see Clint whenever he ran off camera probably, but that was in bounds, he hit it back, and it leads to an easy put away. So you have all the steps to create a successful lob. Let's talk about once you hit that lob, what to do next, because that is very important. So say boom, hit the lob. Freeze, right when you hit that lob, you wanna take a step back, just in case, as a precaution, that it was, in fact, not a good lob. Because if you leave it too low, they're gonna be able to smash it right down at your feet. So you wanna take a step back to give yourself a second. Then, if you see it's good, step right back up, and you're ready to put the ball away. Unfreeze the scene. The ball landed, Clint hit it, boom, put it away, and put it away. So you know when to hit it, you know how to hit it. Now we're gonna talk about where to hit the ball. So this is very important because you could set yourself up for failure right out the gate if you're hitting the lob in the wrong place. In theory, we're talking about doubles pickleball here. So just imagine we got two other partners here. So my first option is right over Clint's backhand shoulder. Thank you, Clint. That's the best place to go whenever you're on the right side, is right down that line over the backhand. The reason why we hit over the backhand is because typically people do not have a very good backhand overhead hit. Now, you also have the option, if you're on the right side, to go over, Clint, you're gonna play that guy now? You also have the option to go over his left shoulder, because that's also the backhand if they're a right-handed player. Now, if you have a lefty on that side, you do not want to hit it over that left shoulder because that is their forehand, obviously. And you wouldn't want to go to their backhand on that side because that ball, 90% of the time, would go out of bounds because there's not a lot of room to work with from here to there. So if you got a lefty over there, you're going to want to stay over the backhand shoulder of this player. Then you would trust your partner. If they're hitting the lob, they could go over the lefty shoulder on that side of the court. So there you have it. That's everything you need to know about an offensive lob. Now, we haven't talked about the defensive side of the lob. That's gonna be in a future video. So if you want to see that video whenever it comes out, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. But for now, that is all. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you guys next Friday.